I said I would go over this big old history board that I made for Resident Evil, okay? I read through the Resident Evil file on RE5, where it just kind of goes over like the basic brushstrokes of Resident Evil history. I made a lore board for it, but I said it was too lengthy to go over on Monday. But I think we have time today to kind of like, just take a brief glimpse, a look-see. So this is the one for the General RE, right? General RE history. So, let me go over it real quick. It begins with these three amigos, right? Ed Sheeran, Edward Ashford, Oswell Spencer, and James the Giant Peach Marcus, right? So these three bozos created what we know as Umbrella, right? A beautiful company, a wonderful company, charitable company, in fact. So they make it because James Marcus and Ashford are working on these little diseases. You might have heard of them, right? The first one they made is called the progenitor virus, which we discovered on Wednesday comes from this guy, the Stairway to the Sun. So they create the progenitor virus, and then they start a whole company around it. Marcus also creates what's called the T virus. Y'all might know testosterone. It's what the trans people take. The T virus. Shout out to the trans community. Love you. So they're taking that, they create this lab in the Arklay Mountains just outside of Raccoon City, and they also create this bad boy, Spencer Mansion, right? And they have like a training facility there, beaches, private pool, saunas, a gym. It's wonderful at the Arklay Mountains. And the two of the people that they train there include, thank you for another hydrate, these two, Mr. Birkin, William Birkin, and Albert Wesker. Friends, amigos, lovers on the weekends. So that's what happens there. So while they're training, meanwhile, Edward ends up contracting the progenitor virus because he's a loser. So Ed Sheeran contracts the progenitor virus and dies. But not before his son, Alexander Ashford, builds another base, umbrella base in Antarctica, right? And then he births two twins, Alfred and Alexia. He births these two twins. Alexia, you see, is somewhat of an evil genius. She's super smart, took all the AP classes in high school, and ends up going to this wonderful university where she studies biology, right? And because she's so smart, she's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna infect my dad with this new virus that I made called the T. Veronica virus. And Alexander Ashford contracts it and dies. Womp womp, womp 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 womp. And so Alexia also injects herself with the T. Veronica virus and goes into cryogenic sleep, kind of like what we did in Fallout 4. And she's there nappy-pooing for a while. Meanwhile, her brother Alfred takes over as the director of the Antarctica base, but also finds his own like little island, has his own private little island, mansion, private prison, training facility, called Rockfort, right? Where he trains this guy, Hunk. So that's what happens there. So put a pin on Rockfort Island. So while that's going on there, William Birkin begins to develop the T virus that Marcus right here began, right? So Marcus begins it, but it's Birkin who perfects it. It's Birkin who gets in there, gets into the nitty-gritty and perfects it, and helps develop this bad boy. We know him from the big old steps that he takes when he walks around the police station, right? So he does that. And while he's doing that, meanwhile, Mr. Wesker is sent by Oswald Spencer to kill one of the founding members. So Marcus ends up dying. And so Oswald is the remaining CEO of Umbrella. And then back to Birkin, him and his wife Annette are like, you know what, this T virus, it's okay. But I have come up with an even better idea. Let's make the G virus. They're gonna go through the entire alphabet on us, folks. So they begin the Golgotha virus, right? And we fight this big old bad boy in RE2, and it's crazy, it's wild, it's wacky, right? So that's what happens there. And meanwhile, things are not quite what they seem in the Arclay Mountains, right? Things are going on there. There's just too much noise. So what they do is they send stars in, right? Stars led by Albert Wesker, who infiltrated the police station. They send in a team there, which ends up dying. So they send up another team there. And these guys end up destroying everything that's going on in the Arclay Mountains and discovering all the bad things that they're doing in Umbrella. The survivors of the mansion incident, as it is called, is Chris Redfield, friend of the stream, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, sister of Vincent Valentine and Nick Valentine, Brad Vickers, Rebecca Chambers, and Barry Burton. Right? So these are the only survivors of that bad boy. And it is revealed to them that Wesker, their captain, was actually a bad guy. So that's RE1. That's RE1. RE2 begins back in Raccoon City, where it is revealed that the police chief, Irons, has actually been working with Birkin and Umbrella because he's a bad guy and also a creep. If you watch the RE2 playthrough, he's a bad guy. And as Raccoon City descends into madness, these two wackos, Leon S. Kennedy and Claire Redfield, arrive on the scene. And they're like, whoa, zombies, whoa! Along the way, they meet the daughter of the Birkins, Sherry, and they escape Raccoon City with her in tow. One of Leon Kennedy's flames, Ada Wong, manages to seduce Leon Kennedy and steal a part of the G virus before the whole operation goes kaput, and Annette and William are taken down. So that is RE2. Meanwhile, after her mansion incident, Jill Valentine teams up with Carlos Oliveira of the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service, which is like they're kind of cleaning up the messes that's being left by Umbrella. She teams up with him, and they are trying to get a vaccine out of Raccoon City before it is destroyed by another member of the team, Nikolai Zinoviev. And so that plan fails, and then they nuke Raccoon City, and it's sad. Goodbye forever. But you know what? Won't be missed. So that is RE3. Then, in 2004, the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, is kidnapped. She is kidnapped. She is taken away by this group called Los Iluminados, right? Gloria a las plagas, where they are indoctrinating their villagers with this new type of parasite that is able to control their minds but not destroy the part of their brains that allows for rational thinking. So that's what they do, and it's led by this dude, Mr. Osmond Sadler. Because you see, the Plagas parasite was something that was kept underneath an ancient Spanish castle by the Salazar family, right here. And it created these bad boys, the Ganados. Along the way, we find out that the person who kidnapped Graham on behalf of Illuminados was Jack Krauser, who is a former major with special ops, worked on Operation Javier with Leon Kennedy and his former friend, and so they had to fight, and he ended up dying. But that's okay because he also killed my lover, Luis Serra, who is one of the scientists working on the Plagas virus. So rest in peace to Luis. And Ada, you know, the sly minx that she is, managed to steal the Plagas virus as well. So, Ada, ya silly girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? So that is the RE4 story. So, before we get to RE5, a little history here on what happened between Chris and Claire, right? So, Claire learns about some shady things going on in a Paris lab for Umbrella, where she gets caught and sent to the prison in, if y'all remember, Rockfort Island. She gets sent to a prison here, and it's bad and it's scary, and the person that she manages to contact is Leon first, and then that person contacts Chris, who goes to save her, and it's wonderful and beautiful, and the siblings reunite, and somehow they end up in Antarctica. Fuck if I know. They somehow end up in Antarctica, where they end up waking Alexia. If you remember, she was in that cryogenic sleep, and then they end up slaying her. I don't know. And so that is the Code Veronica game, right? So that's what's going on there. So that's what happened between Chris and Claire. So what does Chris do after that? Well, he teams up with Jill quite a few times because they're best friends, amigos, lovers even, where they end up taking on this guy, Talos, the Talos Project. It is a umbrella lab in Russia. They team up once again, take it out. Not much else is said about that. But then after that, this thing is formed, the Bioterrorism Security Assessment, the BSAA, by these dudes, the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. So after all of these bad events that have gone on, that I've just spent 30 minutes going over, Umbrella is revealed to not be like the best company out there. They're not the kindest company. Okay, they're pretty bad. Okay, they're pretty evil. Let's put it that way. Umbrella's pretty evil. And so, to save them the PR nightmare of being attached to Umbrella, the Global Consortium forms the BSAA to combat all the bad things that Umbrella has done in the wake of their big old mess. Okay? So, that's what they do, and then they have Chris and Jill as one of their founding members. So, that is where we are in RE5, where we are figuring out that they are developing more plagas, more, the Squeakquel and Chipwrecked. They are turning this poor African autonomous zone into zombies, and it's bad. It's bad. So that is where we are now in the RE histories. We are in RE5, working through that, and so let's go to the RE5 lore board and jump back into the story. So where were we when we left off, okay? Where were we when we left off? Well, we found ourselves here in the Nidipaya Kingdom, right? So the Nidipaya are a tribe that live near in the Kijuju Autonomous Zone, right? They are a people known throughout the world for their architectural prowess. But what is not so known is that they have a hidden kingdom underneath their tribe in the wetlands, right? And this hidden kingdom used to be thriving and wonderful and just magnificent, and their kings ruled for hundreds of years, all because of this bad boy called the Stairway to the Sun. So, the way that they choose their kings, actually, is they have these young gents go and eat this poisonous flower, and if they survive, well, then they become the king. Well, it's obvious that they have the natural resistances born to them by heaven, so therefore they should be the king of our nation. So that's how they choose their kings. But the true kicker here is what makes it poisonous, what makes this bad boy just special, is it contains what is called the progenitor virus. The progenitor virus is the thing that kicked off this entire hullabaloo, this whole mess, thanks to Brandon Urie, chief researcher Brandon. Him and James Marcus, who I just went over who that is, discovered and extracted the progenitor virus out of the flower. And everything happened out of that. So that's that story. We discovered that was Umbrella's involvement, and when Umbrella fell, Tricell took over, which is that other pharmaceutical company. And so they were after the progenitor virus there. We also discovered the identity of this lady. Her name is Excella. This fly. Her name is Excella Gione. She's an officer at the consortium, but she was after some sort of position within Tricell. She also knows the whereabouts of our dear friend of the stream, Jill Valentine, who has been missing the entire time. And we thought she was going to be in a pod. She wasn't. Sad day for us. Along the way, we also fought these two assholes, the Liquor. Ugh. Honestly, this Liquor design is real freaky looking. He looks like a tumor, this Liquor. And this annoying boss fight. This long-ass boss fight, the U8, right? The U8, big old spider spliced together with all these shelled organisms. Really annoying. And apparently Irving sold a bunch of these guys all around the world. So that was also really annoying. So, hooray for us, the world is a better place because of Umbrella. Hooray, huzzah. Let me confirm some things. Confirm and deconfirm. So I said Excella is the hidden plagas. I thought it was like the drug that we saw earlier. It's not. It's a person. So Excella is not a drug. I don't think there's anything else, but I did get two things right here. I got Irving dying correct. So I will take that win with me. I got Irving's death. Oh my god. Correctamundo. So I will take that with me to the bank. All right.
What's all this nonsense about evolution and being worthy? What does she mean?
Something about a philosopher's stone and selecting DNA. It doesn't matter what she says. She's just a terrorist. End of story. We can't risk Ouroboros getting out of here and infecting people.
Then let's go take care of business.
Right. Oh. Probably not a good idea. Don't want to know what this was used for. So Square...
Sheva.
Okay.
I could have her just sit down in it. Aw, cute.
Use this!
Sheva! I needed that extra space!
Are you okay?
Sheva. Oh, my lord up above, Sheva. It's not Sheva. It's her AI. But oh my god. Her programming is the worst. Okay, please, sir. I mean you no harm. I am here on a mission of peace. Larvae. Please, I am a Peace Corps officer. Ugh, look at all this. Look at this goo dripping off the walls. Hey, chat, this is gonna be us when we vote in our new boyfriend of the stream in about an hour. Good hustle, Sheva. Good hustle. That's what I'm talking about, Tiger. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, Tiger. Okay. Can you... oh, you can enter here. Hi. Oh. Christ alive. Go. Move. Fuck. Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god. Why must we all fight? Oh my god. I just want to find Jill and get out of here. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is find Jill, hug her a little bit, and then leave. Oh, God! Get down! Get down! Get down! Why is this spinning us around like a corkscrew? Hooray, hooray.
Sheva.
Roger.
Actually, you know what? No, you activate this fucking elevator. Let me go up for once. Let me do this, okay? You stay down there. You stay down there. Yeah, Sheva, shoot at him, Sheva, shoot at him. Shoot at him, Sheva. Yeah, distract him, Sheva. You get him. Fuck. Yeah, you distract him, Sheva. Oh no! Asshole. Come on, I'm just trying. Stop! 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 This is the worst! This is the worst! Oh my god! There's so many! Come here, come here, come here! Come here, sick monster! How am I supposed to help you with any of these things? Oh Christ. Oh, I see. I see. Move, Sheva! Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it! Get in there! Push the damn thing and get in there, now! Okay, good, good. Move it, Sheva. Okay, unlock, 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 unlock. Please, please.
Okay.
Oh, no! Move it, move it, move it! Okay, Sheva, we need to run, bitch. We need to run! Zoom, 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 zoom! Zoom, zoom! I just uppercutted like 10 lickers at once! Sheva, come on, move it!
Come on!
Come on! I don't care about your excuses, Sheva. Move it! Move it, move it, move it, move it! I like to move it, move it.
Excella, stop right there.
Excella. What a name. What a powerful name.
Damn it, where's Jill?
Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't.
Oh, hey. Beautiful roundhouse. She's doing that Fortnite emote.
Stop playing around. We want some answers.
You haven't changed.
Ah! I love your checkerboard pants.
Wesker, you are alive.
This is Wesker.
We last met at the Spencer estate, wasn't it?
At the Spencer
Well.
estate.
Isn't this one big family reunion? I would expect you to be happier to see us.
Us.
So slow to catch on.
Right. I was so right.
Me, Chris.
What? Are you sure that's her?
She's brunette, isn't she?
And only.
This is Nina Williams from Tekken. What are you talking about? Damn, Jill, do you want to be my partner instead? Jillifer? Oh, Christ! Oh, Christ!
Now, let's finish this.
Why are you blonde, Jill? Was that Wesker's doing?
Too on 2. Right, Jill.
Oh, we're already doing a fight between us and these two?
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
7 minutes? Jill, it's me. Chris, you have to show her the power of true love. Come on.
Don't shoot!
Don't shoot? What the fuck you want me to do instead? Oh. Jill, what would Carlos say? Jill, Carlos would be so disappointed in you. Jill, it's me. Jill, it's me. Do I shoot her? I feel like I shouldn't shoot her.
Your future hinges upon this fight.
Oh. Why?
We'll never win like this. Time to change tactics.
We should hide!
We should hide.
There's no point in hiding.
There's no point in hiding. Come on. Come on. Do something, Sheva. Damn!
Here I am, precious time, and you wasted my ball. Playtime's over. How fortunate for you.
What does that mean? What does that mean, though? Oh, he's zooming.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris. How disappointing.
Meebo.
Yes.
Bum 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 ba-na-na-na.
Wesker, stop!
Damn, why does... Didn't you guys train at the same time? Why is Jill so much better at you at hand-to-hand combat?
Chris! Snap out of it!
Nice move, Chris. But now that your partner has arrived, I'll leave you two to catch up.
Whoa!
Jill! Get yourself together, wake up! Jill Valentine!
Your brothers Vincent and Nick?
Remarkable. Still resisting at such an advanced stage. Commendable, yet futile.
Oh.
No more time for games, Chris. I've got work to do. Have fun watching Jill suffer.
Wait, what did you do to her?
What in Sam Hill? She's got what's his name? Ultima. Ultima's in there. She's got what Joshua Rossfield had back in the day. Oh shucks. Oh my god.
If we could remove that device on her chest, she'll never turn to normal.
Got it.
Now! Hold it down!
Oh damn, I have to run all the way out to her? Okay, hold on. Chris moves like a fucking truck, dude. Oh! Sheva, why did you kill Jill? Sheva, why did you just kill Jill? That's crazy, Sheva. That's crazy that you just... Hey, is this the time for me to finally use the, rocket launcher?
Jill, what are you doing? Stop this! Jill, answer me!
Jilly!
We have to get that device off her chest!
Of all the things to use on Jill, it surprises me that it's this thing, and not like, I don't know, like, why didn't they infect her with the virus?
It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize?
You know what I mean? Like, it's just so
Come on, snap out of it!
interesting to me.
Are you okay?
Like, you finally have, like, one of your greatest foes here, And like, why didn't you infect her with like even like the most basic of your things? I know Wesker used like some super glue on. Damn it! Wesker must have used super glue. Yeah, he was using Gorilla Glue. He had the hot glue gun on her. He hodgepodged it onto her chest, dude. Christ.
Jill. Jill. Are you alright?
It's a cool idea for a fight. Hold on, I'll talk about it in a second.
Chris. I'm so sorry.
Where's Carlos?
It's okay.
Aw.
You're Sheva, right?
Yes.
I couldn't control my actions. Oh, but God, I was still aware. Oh, forgive me.
It's all right.
Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna be all right. You do need to stop him.
We can't just leave you here.
You have to. This is your only chance. If Wesker succeeds, Uroboros will be spread across the globe. Millions will die.
Oh, yeah, but...
I'm all right. You need to stop him.
She looks so different.
Chris, you're the only one who can. Before it's too late.
Maybe it might be just her hair, but like, I don't know. There's just like, she just looks... I feel like she's undergone such a dramatic change from what she looked like in 3, and also what she looks like in the promotional material for, is it Death Island? In Death Island, she looks like she does in 3. Even in like the art that I've seen for Resident Evil 1, like RE5 Jill looks like a completely different person. If they called her like by a different name, I'd believe it. That's a cool idea for a boss. It's a really cool idea. I just wish the controls were better for me to truly enjoy it.
I'm all right.
I bet she dyed it.
Over there.
She took a stop at Sally's to dye it. Great. Although, I'm telling y'all right now, Excella, fashion icon. I feel like Excella, the outfit Excella has on, is an outfit that you could make in Sims 4. I feel like that exact cut of a dress that Excella has is something that you can make in The Sims 4. So, biggest reveal from last stream was that Jill is alive and she was the plague doctor. And now the witch doctor, she told me what to do. She told me ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ding, dang, wanda, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ding, ding, wanda, bang, bang. Ooh, ee. Remember that song? Alvin, Simon, Theodore. So, it was revealed to be Jill. Jill was being mind-controlled by Mr. Wesker for his Ouroboros project. And so I read up on good old Jill Valentine, right? I read up on her report, and I found out all the answers to our questions. So, after the events of 2003, when Jillifer and Wesker fall off of the Spencer mansion, I found out that Jill was kept alive by Wesker. She was kept alive by Wesker because in her body, he was planning on using her as a test subject for Ouroboros, right? But he discovered that the T virus in her body, if y'all remember Resident Evil 3, that Nemesis injected her with, and then, you know, this hot scene where Carlos was like, he like injected her with the cure and stuff, all that stuff. The T virus that Nemesis injected in her was still inside of her, but it had laid dormant, asleep, and her body had begun to develop these antibodies to fight it because it was dormant and asleep, right? And Wesker was like, oh, look at these bad boys. Look at these antibodies. They're a little sexy. Maybe I want to use them in my Ouroboros project. And so he did. You see, the Ouroboros virus was encountering one major issue, which was it was a little too poisonous, right? They ripped the progenitor virus from the flower, and it was killing everybody. And so he needed some way for it not to do that, for them to just be zombies without killing them. And so he spliced together the antibodies from Jill and the progenitor virus to create the Ouroboros virus. That is what he has been up to. That is what he's been up to. And so that's what he did. But because of all that, Jill cannot be infected by the virus. That was one of my major questions, was why did he keep Jill alive but not inject her with the thing? You know what I mean? But that's why. It's because the antibodies are from her body and they wouldn't have worked on her. Instead, what he did was, there is this performance-enhancing drug that they discovered as he made experiments on Las Plagas and the progenitor virus, right? And the antibodies. It's called P30. And what P30 does is it enhances your abilities, but also makes you more susceptible to like mind control. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. And so, he injected her with this and used this on her. The device you see attached to Jill in this game is because it like continuously pumps the P30 through her body, because the P30 has a very short half-life, and so it like ends up like dissolving, you know, by your body's metabolism pretty quickly, and so it needs to be constantly like filtering throughout your body. So that's what that was. And so he used that to control her mind, and she became the witch doctor. Know me what to do, she told me, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ding, dang. So there's that. Also, along with that, I read up on Tricell. They have like a little report as well in the library, and I read up on its history. It was very interesting. It started off as a trading company right here by Thomas Travis Scott, of course. Started as a trading company. Then his youngest son, his youngest son, Henry Cavill, uses the money from this trading exploration, this trading venture, to travel all across Africa. He travels all across, studies plant life, anthropology, animals, lore, all that stuff. He made his own lore board of Africa, which consisted of 72 volumes of books, of encyclopedias. But the scientific community at the time was like, seems more like a fairy tale. Africa doesn't exist. And so he was discredited, and he ends up dying. But it was later discovered that his brother, his oldest brother, right here, actually masterminded all of that discrediting, right? He made it so that nobody took his encyclopedias seriously, so that the Travis family could have all of that knowledge, and they could exploit Africa for all of its resources, right? So that's what they did. They used this encyclopedia as a kind of a guide all throughout Africa, took all the natural resources and developed the natural resource department. Along with that, they also found all of these helpful little herbs and spices from Africa and created their pharmaceutical branch as well. And so with those three branches, the trading, the natural resources, and the pharmaceuticals, formed the conglomerate Tricell. That's how that happened. Although one person did read his Mr. Henry's encyclopedia, and that was Oswald Spencer, the founder of Umbrella. That is the history of that. That is the history of that, and that is our quick lore board moment. Oh wait, hold on. I have this one thing. I said this is Jill. I got that correct. Hoorah! I said the Ouroboros is the Plagas as at its perfected. It is not. It has nothing to do with Plagas. Let me wait on this one. Maybe this theory that every single person is going to be infected with the virus, maybe that might be real. Let's find out. The saddler for this Plagas. This man has not reappeared. I thought he'd play a much bigger part than he did. So womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Let's go stop those two sickos. Gotta go sicko mode on Excella. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, what just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in Sam Hill? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. You're getting him. You're getting him. You're getting him. Damn, Sheva. Hell yeah. High five. You did great, girly pop. That was amazing. This feels a lot like the mission I had done already. The one where you're like walking around the shipping containers. I think there's one too many shipping container levels so far. Oh, I went the wrong way.
That won't be a problem. Once he knows we're here, he'll find us.
And how do you know that?
Let's just say we have a history together. He's not the type to let grudges go.
True.
You must have done something to really piss him off.
Yeah, I slept with his mother.
Freeze!
Ha!
What's going on here?
Nothing that concerns either of you.
We're not giving you an option. Now spit it out.
Tell us what we want to know and you won't get hurt.
Hey, put your hands in the air. Tell her to put her hands in the air. De-escalate, Chris Redfield. Chris shoots like a stormtrooper. Chris shoots like me.
I'll give her that much.
Chris shoots like how I shoot in the game.
This.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Chris, is this?
Whatever it is, Excella seemed protective of it.
Wait, let me see that again. Zoom in on it again, please. Look at this big boy. I need a big boy. I want a big boy. It's cuffing season. Oh, and he has grenades. What doesn't this man have? This man does a little bit of everything. Go! Sheva, get into cover! Sheva, you... Sheva! Sheva! She had to stand up to give me ammo, and she got, like, blasted out the wazoo! Sheva, no! Sheva, no! Why, Sheva? Oh my god, he's smoking a cigar! Good for him! Are you serious? Sheva! Sheva, why? Okay. You're an asshole! You're an asshole for that! You're an asshole for that! Fuck you! Sir, could you please go down? Sir. Oh my god, he can jump! Run! Run! Sir, please! Enough! Enough, sir, please! Please, sir. You're such a menace to society. Society is worse by having you in it, sir. Come on. Christ. Alive. That was such a painful boss, chat. That was such a painful boss. Oh my god. That was such a painful boss to go through.
So, you've made it this far.
So. Yeah, see?
Bad you won't make it much further.
Yeah, wise guy, huh? Why do you sound like that, Wesker?
New superior breed of humans, given birth by the progenitor virus.
He sounds like the Emperor from Star Wars.
When children were entrusted with endless potential. Of them, only one survived. You.
Are you saying I was manufactured?
I was to become a god,
Interesting.
creating a new world with an advanced race of human beings.
Oh, the Weskers are advanced beings.
All was lost with Raccoon City.
Interesting. grown in a lab just like Sephiroth.
Your creation still holds great significance. Now my candle burns dimly. Ironic, isn't it? For one who has the right to be a god. Face his own mortality.
The right to be a god.
Is this not a... This feels like a parallel to Sephiroth. This is when Wesker burns Nibelheim.
The right to be a god. You. Arrogant even until the end. Only one truly capable of being a god deserves that right.
I actually really like Wesker's voice in this. Wesker's voice, like, there's something so, like, smarmy and, like, I don't know, so self-righteous about his voice. I want to see your eyes. I see, like, little glimpses of it. Is it, like, cat eyes?
Boros, I have that right.
Wesker is the strongest Resident Evil character? Really? Like, of all time? Oh, is that a pile of bodies? Yeah. All right. That is not the gun I have.
What the hell happened here?
Did you do this? Oh, Excella, you okay?
Excella,
Got asthma?
what's going on?
Why? When I've done so much. All for you.
Did he turn you?
Chris, how nice of you to join us.
Wesker.
Don't worry. Your mission is at its end. Ouroboros is on the eve of its appearance. 6 billion cries of agony will burn the new balance.
Sorry, Wesker, but not on my watch.
Albert! You said we change this world together! Oh!
I thought they were partners.
Wesker doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself.
He truly, like, he feels like a very Sephiroth-like villain.
Of my new world, and it will all make perfect sense.
Show yourself!
Unfortunately, it's too late for you. You will not.
He looks like evil Ignis.
Sorry, Excella, but it appears Ouroboros has rejected you. Though you I have one last task for you.
Albert!
The hell?
Farewell, old friend.
Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Oh no. Albert, I'm not gonna lie, not the most threatening of villain names. When I hear the name Albert, I do not necessarily shake with fear. That's a prolapsed asshole, sir. Is this COVID related? Interesting. Oh, she became a tree. Oh shit, I was like reading chat. Didn't know that I was playing. Hold on. She's just turned into a tree. QTEs. Also, one of the wild things about the 16 hard mode is that they don't give you like button prompts for the QTEs, so you just kind of have to like remember what each one is. I feel bad for Excella. I don't necessarily feel bad for her. I feel like, you know, play with the snake gets stung, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. I feel like she's like inherently evil.
So now what? Do you think our weapons can hurt that thing?
I don't know.
Whoa!
Before it destroys this place.
We can't stay here!
You yelling is not helping us. It's really cool though. I like this villain, even though this villain's funky looking. She looks like a big old booger. She looks like look at that. Look at this. Look at her. Moving tree trunks. This feels like what George of the Jungle like swings through as he goes to like visit his gorilla mother or something, you know? Whoa! 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 We're surrounded! Fall back! Wait, when do I punch a boulder? I remember having to punch a boulder, like this being the game where that meme comes from. The Shango satellite laser is operated by using the rocket launcher style targeting device that sends targeting coordinates to the satellite. The satellite is then capable of firing a highly concentrated laser. We're getting laser satellites now? That's crazy. Go off, Queen. I wish we could see her. I wish we could see her in the same way that we could have seen Salazar. Hey, I bet those are the weak points. Hey, I bet those two.
Do you really think we can kill it?
Oozing pustules are her weak points.
Over here! I got
What?
like targeting device.
Okay.
I need ammo.
Oh, shucks.
It's all on you, Chris. Watch out! It's firing off some sort of projectile.
Oh my god. Oh, do I need to like hold on to it? I see. Come on, stand still. That's so funny. Come on now. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Capcom? That's too good. Stop wriggling. Come on now. This is so silly. This is the silliest weapon ever. Capcom, this is the silliest weapon ever. What are we doing here, gang? What are we doing here? We're literally destroying the ozone layer as we speak, chat. This is Chris Redfield, like literally decimating the ozone layer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, where was this weapon when I was fighting Nemesis, dude? This weapon would have been so useful back in the day. Like, imagine if, although I feel like if Jill had access to such a weapon, she would have been the one to destroy all of Raccoon City herself. One more, uno mas, uno mas, uno mas. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, finish charging, please. Finish charging, please. Finish charging, please. It's coming closer. Yo! Right between Excella's eyes, dude. Right between Excella's eyes. Is there another round? Probably, huh? Yeah, there's another round. I need to get up. I need to get up. Maybe the aim will be better up here. Oh, she's making my eyes dry, chat. She makes my eyes dry chasing after her. There we go. Thank you. Good golly. Okay, maybe this is gonna be the one. Maybe this is gonna be the one. Maybe this is gonna be the one. Come on. Damn!
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. I don't want to die. I don't want to die doing this section, because then I have to do it all over again. If I die here, no! Sheva, get up here now! Get your ass over here now!
I'm coming!
No! I have to do all of that again? I have to do that all over again. Oh, ¿por qué? Okay, I see the mistake I made the last time I did this fight. I was not fighting these bad boys. Her little boogies. No! I feel like I'm Sisyphus pushing up a boulder up a mountain doing this fight. Where did it go? I had it! I feel like I'm losing my marbles playing this section. Good golly, chat. Oh my god. I am broken, Imod. I know what I'm going to be talking about in my therapy session on Wednesday. This fight was so long and laborious and annoying because they kept wiggling everywhere.